it's Susie. I'm back to finish up the last 2 days at of our Disney World Happy Holidays trip. And I like this shirt. I got this before we went on holiday. I love this shirt. And I also got this hat on Shop Disney before I left, and I love this hat. So I did wear this a lot. So it's our last 2 days, and we wanted to do 2 days at Epcot. And can I tell you, I think we could have done 4 days at Epcot or 5 days at Epcot, especially at the holidays. There's so much to do. Love Epcot. I mean, I love it. Magic Kingdom is still number 1, but Epcot is real close number 2. Those are like my must. Love them, love them, love them. So we started off our next day, and now it's Christmas. And because we're done with Thanksgiving, so it is officially now Christmas. And we had breakfast at the Contemporary. So I got my Contemporary tree pin. And this one has Cinderella. So cute. So cute. Love it. So we did our Contemporary. And this day we are, it really was so easy. We're doing our transfer. And we just took our bags to Bell Services, and they delivered them to our next resort. And our next resort was the Caribbean Beach. And we love that because it's on the Skyliner. Let's see, here's the Caribbean Beach one. And inside this one is, if I can get it open, inside this one is, having a hard time here. Oh, I'm going to have to take it off the back. It's still kind of sticking. Oh, there he is. It's Donald! It's Pirate Donald! So there he is. He's so cute. So that's our tree for the Caribbean Beach. And the whole time, I love these Tervis cups. So I finally got a Tervis, and they had a Tervis for a lot of the resorts have these. I noticed that. I could have gotten one for all of them. And if we weren't flying, we were driving, I probably would have gotten one for all of them. But I had to pick one, so I'm glad that they had this one because we were there at the Caribbean Beach. And I asked to be on the Skyliner, and we got Building 51, which is actually just right. It really, you want to, for Building 51, it is kind of like on the Riviera side. So we took the Riviera Skyliner. Oh, I got the Skyliner pin too. So you take the Skyliner to the Riviera, and then you just walk right across by the lake, and it really was convenient. And then it was, Building 55 is the closest to the Riviera Skyliner. And then you go down a couple, and then 51's on the end, but it is right next to the bridge that goes across to the dining and gift shop in Port. Is it Port? It's Port something, with the big pool, but there is a pool on the other side too. So 51 is a good area, is a good place to be. And so we're now at the Caribbean. But of course, we left our baggage and we went off to Epcot for the day, only to find that they did deliver our bags at the end of the night, which was very nice. So the first things first, as soon as we get there. Now, I say first things first. And now I don't know where I stuck something. Oh, well. Is the Olaf, the trail where you look for Olafs all around the world. And I will, oh, here it is. It's underneath all this. So here it is the trail, our little thing. It's called the Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition. So you get this little card. You just go to, there's a couple places to get it. At the Creation shop, which is the big shop now, the Disney Traders, the World Travelers at International Gateway. So you pick this up and then you go around the world. Now, look away. I always like people to do this, but look away if you don't want the spoiler. But if you want the spoilers, I will show you the spoilers with the answers right now. So that's your spoiler. So spoilers over. So that is a trail. And this is like $10 now. And get the one thing that they get rid of the COVID stuff is they decide that now, before with the COVIDs, they were they were just giving you the gift. Now they're not giving you the gift right away. Well, the gift, I will say, the gift is not as good this time. Here's the gift that I got. And I did like this because it does have the little Disney logo here. But when I got this, they said that you get this in the lanyard. And then there's another little case, like card case, that has Tinkerbell. But when I went to get it, they said, oh no, you either get one of the lanyards or the lanyard or this or that. And I'm like, $10, that's really... And I know the other gifts were like the little plastic cup or the little plastic plate, but they were something really unique and really different. But it's a fun activity. We were there on the first day, so we could do it and have it. No spoilers for us. But it was fun. And will say that my husband became like the super sleuth with finding these. He was so good. But this is the gift. And I'm not real happy about the gift, but it was fun looking for Olaf around the world. But the other one you could do is the cookie trail. So, of course, as soon as you get in, you get your little passport for the Festival of the Holidays, and it gives you all the like special merchandise, all the fun for the kids, all the entertainment stuff. The Candlelight procession, I got the pin. We did stop and look at it a little bit, but I couldn't get the dining reservation to get the ahead seating. And then it gives you all the food at all the booths. So we did start our day with, both days we started our day with breakfast at resorts. So we weren't real hungry. And then we did have like a dinner, and the other one kind of late lunch reservation. So we didn't really eat a lot around the world. But what we did do is we did do the cookie trail. This isn't my finished one, but you fill these in. So you get 5 cookies, which we did get all 5. And then here's the cookies. And then you get the 6th cookie. So I'm like, oh yeah, you get 5 cookies, then you get a cookie. So we had the gingerbread, the Snickers doodle. So it's a snickerdoodle with Snickers on it, the black and white, the chocolate crinkle, and the Linzer. Now, I think that my husband's favorite was the Linzer, and I loved it. But that Snickers doodle was the first one eaten completely. So what we did, here's my tip, is to, the one, I sit still in here, we haven't eaten it, is the black and white. What we did was, for each cookie, we each took a bite just to taste it. And then I brought baggies to put them in, to save them for later. And do that, because you can't eat all those cookies. We got the Linzer cookie on the first day, and then we got the other ones on the other day. So if you're there multiple days, you could do like half on one day and half on the other day. But for this black and white one, it's sticky. So ask for an extra plate. So, because if you put a napkin, it gets all wet. So ask for an extra plate just for the black and white one. The rest of them you could just stick into a baggie and keep it. That's my tip, to take a bite, taste it, and then save them. We came home with lots of cookies. We had our Gideon's cookies. We had our free snickerdoodle cookies from the party. And then we had all our holiday cookies, stroll cookies. They did come in handy for waiting on our plane. That was our breakfast that morning, was eating cookies. So the snickerdoodle, the gingerbread snickerdoodle, black and white, chocolate crinkle, and the Linzer. I think my husband liked the Linzer, I think, because it's like a family kind of, like his traditional thing. The snickerdoodle was the first one completely eaten, so I think we actually like the taste of the snickerdoodle, Snickers snickerdoodle, and the crinkle one. If you liked our chocolate, it was fantastic. And so I would say the Snickers snickerdoodle and the chocolate crinkle, and then the Linzer, and then the black and white. The gingerbread just wasn't doing it for me. Which I love ginger snaps because I like that gingery, but these were more like cakey. So I didn't like, oh, here's our finished one. So see, we did finish it. So they give you little stamps. The only other thing we ate at a booth was when I got the black and white cookie, I got the latkes, and oh my gosh, those were the best latkes ever. They were fantastic. Even just not best latkes ever. They were fantastic. Do that. So when you complete the cookie trail, you take it over to the Redemption Center. And I didn't realize you got your cute little cookie. Is that the cutest? So another cookie we haven't eaten. So isn't that the cutest cookie? So we got that cookie. Now my husband can eat it. And then, but you got this little, I think it's just paper, this little ornament. And then it kind of says, watch your favorite Disney's on free. So I think it's from Freeform to tell like the different holiday stuff coming up. And then you got, what else did you get? You got the cookie. You got that ornament. It seems like there's something else buried. Anyway, and then you got this cutest little holiday festivals cookie trail cup. It's plastic, but isn't it darling? And it's filled with chocolate ice cream topped with whipped cream and candy cane sprinkles. Oh my gosh, it was delicious. I'm like, look at all the stuff we got. It's like, it was so good. Do the cookie trail and get your cute little thing. So that was yummy. So the 2 days kind of start blending together for what we got there. I think the cutest thing for kids, and I grabbed a couple for our grandkids, is when you go around the world, you can get these little kids fun stop around the world, your little passports. So this one's from Japan, and then this one's from Germany. So you can get, and they have a little coloring thing on the back, and it's got little tips and information and a little sticker. So what a fun little activity for the kids. And they just had it sitting out that you could just grab that. And then we thought it would be fun, you know, the usual things we bring back to the grandkids. So we thought it'd be fun to bring back some of these different snacks from Japan. They always have like these fun little candies. No idea really what they are, but these ones kind of like look like that they would be fun to get the grandkids. So we got those for the grandkids. Then the first day we got straight in line for Fast Track, and guess what? It went down, but at least this time it went down when we were in the queue, and they gave us a Lightning Lane Fastpass. We didn't use it till the end of the day, and can I tell you, even with the Lightning Lane Fastpass, I told you we weren't going to buy the Genie Plus and anything, but we got it because they gave it to us because the ride broke down right before we were getting off. We were still in line 30 to 40 minutes in the Lightning Lane, just to let you know. We did do the fast track. Is that what it's called? Fast track. You know, the car that goes real fast. We did that, and we did the China experience, and we did there was a Christmas overlay for the Living in the Land, and we did Soarin', and those were the ones that we wanted to get done. But we really wanted to concentrate on going to each of the things around the world, because they do have Santa Claus at a lot of them, or a storyteller, or a special group that comes out and does a special show. So each of the lands really had lots of stuff going on. I love France. Oh, we did Remy. We did at 7 o'clock. We did get our Remy. Here's another thing. What these lightning lanes do. We got our, 7 o'clock. We went in and did the little thing online to get our place for Remy. When we first got it, it was 2 o'clock with a 15-minute wait. Now, this is at 7 o'clock. It hasn't even opened yet. But throughout the day, as those as people bought those passes, by the end of it, it was 5 o'clock with an hour wait by the time we actually got there. So it went from, we got a 2 o'clock time with a 15-minute wait. And then by the time our time came, the time kept bumping back, which ended up being kind of good for us, because we had a dinner at 2:30 at Beaches and Cream. So it worked out well for us to be later. But I'm just telling you, if in the morning, if you get a spot for 2 o'clock, it's not going to be 2 o'clock, because watch it. It'll keep bumping back and bumping back and bumping back, especially if it's busy and everyone's buying that, paying for the extra lightning pass. So watch those times. That's important. Here's another thing. If they give you a pass and a time and they call you back, which they're very, very about, is it your time to be called back? Why can't they just call you back? Why do they call you back when there's a giant line? Why don't they wait till the line's down and then call you back, so you have 10, 15 minutes? And then after that one goes through, call the next one. Why do they keep this giant line? It's annoying, because they want to sell those fast passes. Anyway, in France, love this. I did, even though I think we were getting ready to eat, I did get this. And I went to the little place in France where you get the macaron and it was the holiday red and green with the peppermint ice cream. Loved it. Get that. It's good. And then what else do I have here? Oh, I didn't get my fishes and chips, but I got the pin. So next time. We had so much. And then they did have some special pins for the holiday. Feels like home. We were there literally on that first day, so a lot of this stuff was still there. And then we got the Candlelight procession pin. We didn't actually go and sit down, but we did stop, and you can stand behind it and watch. Here's another thing. There's people standing behind the Candlelight procession watching. The whole 2 back rows are empty, and then there's all these benches in the back that were empty. Why don't they just let people go and sit down? People even asked, and they said, oh no, those benches are for sleeping babies. I said, I'm a sleepy baby. Can I go sit down? Oh, and I love this. This is an ornament we got in Germany. I just thought this was just a very expensive paper ornament, but it's very cute. And then we got the Beauty and the Beast. Again, we went to the Beauty and the Beast sing-along there. So we got the Beauty and the Beast. Here's the ornament for the festival of the holidays. Got that. And then, when we first got in, we're doing our cookie trail. We're doing our looking for our Olafs. And then here comes people walking walking by. And I'm like, what is that? It's the golden Christmas tree. I'm like, I was obsessed. Can I tell you, I have like the white one and the green one from other years. I'm like, I was obsessed. So they said everyone I asked, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? It seemed like all the popcorn places in Epcot had it. But I also wanted to try the maple popcorn at Canada. So I went to the Maple in Canada and they had it and stood in line. The line wasn't too long. I left my husband like in, was it like Japan? No, because we got the black and white cookie. I left my husband, well, maybe around Japan. And I said, I've got to get in line because sometimes these lines can get very long. So I got in line. I left him. I had a shirt under this. It was getting hot. I had to take it off. And I got in line. And there he was, filled out like little Olaf. I'm like, how did you do that? He just got that done. So I got my tree. And now I just remembered, I'm obsessed. But I forgot to show you in Magic Kingdom. Well, I kept looking on all of the quick service for the drinks has the mini sipper. And I kept looking and it wasn't on any of them. So I said, well, I'm going to get the Jingle Bell sipper. Yeah, it's the sipper, Jingle Bell. And all these light up too. So cute. So I got the Jingle Bell sipper. This was in Magic Kingdom. I forgot to show you. And then here comes a lady walking by. I'm like, what? Where did you get that? And it was over in the big one over in Tomorrowland. No, it's out of my mind. Anyway, so I told my husband I have to get it. So I made my order and went and picked that up. And then, of course, I was so paranoid when all this first started. The one I had to have, I did get from a shopper. So, but I did see everyone that was still there. So they're probably just as they restock them and they get them in. So now I have Minnie and Mickey and the tree and the Jingle Bell. I'm obsessed. And then I just wanted to share, brand new, as soon as we walked into the Pop Century, I saw this little beauty. And I had to have it. It is the softest, if you see it on Shop Disney, which I saw it. And then when I went to get it at one of the parks, it was like selling out in different sizes. So I ran on Shop Disney because they had the thing. I got that. And then I ended up getting this green one. Also, so soft. Love them. Love them. So, yeah, watch Shop Disney. They have those. So I did get those. And, I'm looking around. I think that's it. But, no, it's not it. Because the next day, I forgot to tell you about our dining. That day, I'd always wanted and never could get it, but I finally got Beaches and Cream. So it's so convenient when you're at Epcot to go to the boardwalk. And also I wanted to go to the beach club to see their decoration because they have the gingerbread carousel, which is gorgeous. Now, they didn't have a tree. Their trees were all sold out. But, where is... Oh, and I always wanted to see the Gingerbread House. So we went to, did I tell you? We went to the Contemporary on Friday and went to Steakhouse 71 for breakfast. The best breakfast. Chip got that feast breakfast that has everything. And I got the magical pumpkin pancakes. Amazing. Yum, yum, yum. Go to Steakhouse 71. I've heard great stuff about their lunch and dinner. Great. I loved it. And it was an easy ride. We just took the monorail to the TTC and then the monorail to Epcot. Perfect. Then the next day, and then that day for lunch, we went to the Beaches and Cream. The best French dip we'd ever had. We split the French dip, and then we got the No Way Jose, the chocolate and peanut butter sundae. Oh, do it. Oh my gosh, it was fantastic. But we shared the lunch and shared that. And then on Saturday, we went to the Grand Floridian. And in the Grand Floridian, here's the pin for the Grand Floridian. And it's got Belle and Beast inside. Love it. Also, fantastic at the Grand Floridian Cafe. Fantastic breakfast. I got the Eggs Benedict. Yum. One of the best I've had. And then my husband got we shared. He got the giant Mickey waffle with the chicken. And the chicken has this like cornflake crust on it. And they drizzle hot honey. Oh my goodness. It was so good. So good. Oh, yummy. And then, of course, the Grand Floridian is gorgeous also at Christmas. But I had to wait to get stuff at the from the giant gingerbread house, which is gorgeous. I got a shingle. You can see I ate some of the shingle. I actually shared. It's big. It's like this big. Big picture. I got the shingle. Again, the taste, I shared this with some of my like morning coffee girls. And it's kind of spongy and almost like cardboardy. Not the best tasting. It was like a thing. I had to do it. But then this is the one that I got to keep. And they suggest to not eat it. It's an ornament cookie. So I'm going to get some spray to keep that. Isn't it gorgeous? So I am going to use it for an ornament. I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to order some shellac to put on top of it. Yes. I loved the Grand Floridian. Again, a quick little get on the monorail and then switch at the TTC and get on the monorail. And what's nice is you're already gone through my mind. Anyway, you already got everything checked, so you just walk in. Another tip. I don't know if the other parks had that. It's the only place that I saw this was in Epcot, or they offered it. But they had a $100 gift certificate with a special pin. I probably should have gotten another one. But you had to get at least, you could have gotten more. Oh, is it upside down? So it came like this. And you had to get at least $100 on it. But you're going to Epcot, you're eating, you're buying, you're drinking, you're shopping. You're going to spend $100. You get the pin free. Well, it is free because you just had to get this. And you're always going to use the gift when you. So I got it. He goes, you guys purchase it separate. So I got this first and then I bought my thing. He goes, you're using it? I said, yeah, the gift's for me. And then when I spent all my $100, they went to take it. I'm like, no, that's a souvenir, babe. That's something I keep. That's too cute. I wish I would have gotten another one. Because it's Disney. You're going to spend it. So the first thing when you get your cookie trail, and if you have to, get the Olaf trail, get your gift card. I guess that's maybe in the place. Remember I didn't see that. Remember the other holiday festivals, they had the little thing on the little wristlet with the gift card. So maybe that's like in place of that. So that's my Disney World haul. Hope you've enjoyed seeing all my stuff. So I did help myself out because I went on Shop Disney and I did get a couple things from a shopper. So I did do a lot of my shopping before I left because we were flying and I knew I didn't have that much space. So tip, if you're a shopper and you know it's going to drive you crazy, go on Shop Disney and check. But I loved it. Loved it at the holidays. I hope you can all go at the holidays and I really want to go back. So thanks and see you real soon.